It is with great sadness that we announce the death of Mrs. Anne James, better known as Mrs. Uriza James B.M. of Deriso, who passed away at approximately 4 a.m. at St. Jude Hospital on Wednesday, 30th July 2014. She was 93 years old. She was the retired administrator and founder of James's Preschool in Deriso. She was also a member of the Legion of Mary, Sacred Heart, and Mount Carmel confraternities. She leaves behind 2 sisters, Mary Eldra Montoute of Deriso, Ethel in Martinique. 1 son, Peter Cuthbert Montoute, retired mechanic. 2 daughters, Mrs. Mena Flood, retired state registered nurse. Mrs. Shirley Setage of Deriso, administrator of James's Preschool. 2 adopted daughters, Josephine Eunice Hector, retired teacher of Deriso Combined School, Lyndall Joseph of Monrepo. Grandsons, Schofield Montoute, employed of Ministry of Transport, London. Earl Setage, employed of Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. Edward Flood, barrister at law at 1 Garden Court, London. Granddaughters, Denphilia Montoute, employed of the Council, London. Deborah Montoute, nurse of London. Albina Setage Augustine, state registered nurse, London. Dr. Annalyn Flood of London. Adopted grandchildren, Al Philogen of Florida, USA. Joanna Hector James of Antigua. Dalster Hector, employed of Coconut Bay Resort and Spa. Great-granddaughters, Sabrina Dalsu, teacher of Plainview Combined. Keisha Shastney Atil, local government officer, South with the Ministry of Social Transformation. Tanil Setage of Obicon Vieux-Fort. Daniel Augustine, Rachel, Shantae, Daniel and Nevia Montoute of London. Great-grandsons, Dylan and Trey Augustine, Nicholas Montoute, all of London. Nieces and nephews including Mrs. Marcella Amos, also known as Giffer, and husband Monroe of Deriso and family. Jesse Joseph, mechanic of Deriso. Children of her late brother Alson Martelli of Monrepo. Daniel Wilson, Melanie Joseph, Lyndon Joseph, Michelle Gulaman, all of Monrepo. Sisters-in-law, Pierre Flood, also known as Quinlan, Thomas Setage, also known as Enoch of Deriso. Many godchildren including Marcus Martelli of Monrepo, Ivy Frame and Melanie Pennell. Other relatives including the Dorsey family, both here and abroad, Irene Duncan and family of Windjammer Castries, Rigobert's family of Miku, the Duncan family of Deriso, Dr. Nicholas Frederick and family of Castries, Sheila Aristey and family of Deriso, Osby and Lena Frederick and family of Deriso, Georgie Frame and family, Octavia Marius and family, all of Deriso. Close friends, Kathleen Pontine of London, Miss Feta, Yolanda Frederick, Oliver Lehom, all of Deriso. Irene Hilaire of London. Also left to mourn all past students of Mrs. James Preschool, the entire Roman Catholic community in particular, the Legion of Mary, the Sacred Heart and Mount Carmel confraternities, the residents of Doden and the entire community of Deriso. The funeral service of the late Mrs. Anne James, better known as Mrs. Uriza James, will take place on Saturday, 16th August 2014 at the Holy Cross Roman Catholic Church in Deriso at 2 p.m. The body will then be interred at the Deriso Cemetery. Please note that all confraternity members are asked to wear their full uniforms and gather at James's Preschool from 12 p.m. The procession will leave the house of mourning at 12:30 p.m. and proceed to the church for viewing and then the funeral service. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, Vieux-Fort. May she rest in peace.